the 10 briefing in the last couple of moments, really. So those are some initial thoughts coming out of Westminster. Also, as we say, the government saying it is confident that it can get British nationals out of the country. There are plans for hundreds more to leave in the coming days. They come to RAF Brize Norton in Oxfordshire. So let's go there and join our correspondent Sangita Myska for more on that. What has been happening there, Sangita?
Yeah, so Jane, RAF Brize Norton, as you know, is the home of air transport operations for the RAF. What that means is that flights taking off from here are aiming to land at Kabul airport in order that they can airlift out the people that have the right to come here and be safe. Now, we've been getting in the last few minutes more details about how many people they have been able to airlift. Last night we saw a flight come in with 370 British nationals. What we are now hearing is that either tonight or tomorrow morning, a further 150 British nationals will arrive here at Brize Norton. But I want to give you some context. We have also been told that there are approximately 4,000 people waiting to be evacuated that have the right potentially to come here. That includes British nationals, that includes diplomatic staff, that includes charity workers, that includes people like interpreters who may be able to be relocated if they are eligible under the government's relocation scheme, and that also includes people who are now part of the Afghan Special Forces. Those Special Forces were trained by the British and by the Americans, and that means that they will be high on the target list for the Taliban. Now, the Defence Secretary Ben Wallace this morning put a 2-week timeline on getting those people out, and I think people tonight will be questioning just how realistic that timeline actually is. So what carriers are going to be used? Well, there are going to be Voyagers, C-17s, Hercules and Atlas planes that have already left here. Defence sources tell me that they are already parked in the region, ready to go. However, they cannot currently land. Why? Because Kabul airport is in fact a commercial airport. Bagram Air Base fell just last week. Why? Because the Afghan government forces weren't able to hold it against the Taliban. That means Kabul airport, which is a commercial airport, has effectively had part of itself requisitioned by the Americans and the British. Now, what we saw were those extremely disturbing pictures of Afghan citizens breaking through the American perimeters and trying to cling on to a military flight as it took off to trying to evacuate American citizens. That was extremely distressing. We know the Afghan citizens clinging on to that aircraft then fell off and died. The sources that I've been speaking to here at the RAF are saying they absolutely do not want to see those scenes replicated on British flights. As a result, they're saying it may be possible for flights to land in Kabul in the next few hours, but because of the chaos at the airport that we've been seeing all day, it will not be safe for them to take off. So this is an ongoing operation. It is being watched extremely carefully by the RAF. The moment it is safe, they will resume their operation to airlift British nationals and those eligible to be relocated out of Kabul.
Sangita Myska, thank you at RAF.